could do it too. Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Tee It Up Grand Strand. I'm your host, Shan Coughlin, here with a very special guest today from Colonial Charters Golf Club, Mr. Barry White. Chris Jones.
Oh, easy now.
When we have been, welcome. Let me start by saying that.
It's a pleasure being here, Shan.
So Chris and I were discussing right before we went live his chillin' pose, and he has something he'd like to demonstrate for everybody.
I thought we were going to wait till the end to do that one.
I can't. I got it.
We got to do it
now? We're going to end with it too, but just,
It's the chilling pose.
That's awesome. So Chris actually critiques himself on these interviews. So you have to, if you're on an app and you want to see what Chris just did, because it was good. But
did you like it?
I did like it.
I didn't even have time to practice.
No,
it's
you
just
didn't.
natural.
It's a natural thing for Chris. Go to thegolfdirector.com and click on the TGD TV tab, and you get to see us in our chill-in poses. I don't even know if I can do it. Let me see.
It's tough.
It is tough?
It takes a lot.
You just have to relax. See, I'm not that relaxed. I'm very upbeat. I want to be going.
And then just let it go.
Okay. We have inhaled. No, I'm too high strung.
Okay,
Can't do
no problem.
You chill, I'll be high strung.
No problem. Do your thing.
We'll do our thing. We should talk a little golf.
We should.
All right.
We should. Let's talk.
Colonial Charters. I think one of the only places you can walk in the door, sight unseen, and automatically you're a local.
For the most part. We really gear ourselves towards where you people like family, like we've known you forever. Like we want to be the golf course where you come to and just feel comfortable and relaxed and just have a good time.
I think it definitely sets you apart. I do. Located right up Highway 9.
That's right. Not far from the beach at all, and not far at all. A lot of people have the misconception still. Longs, oh my God, that's so far away. It's not. Really, you get on 31, it's like 10 minutes.
It's nothing, and so much fun to go out there. That beautiful patio, all of the specials in the restaurant area.
And they're going to get better.
Y'all still doing Thirsty Thursday?
We do. Well, actually, we might scrub Thirsty Thursday and maybe do a ladies' night.
Oh.
And we're debating. A lot of social activities are actually being in the works.
Oh, okay, they're in the works.
We are, and we're thinking about things like horseshoes and bocce ball. Some non-golf related activities to keep people interested.
Well, and because people come out there.
That's right.
After work and do other things, because it is a local hangout. It's becoming the local hangout. Cornhole.
That's going to happen.
All right, so for everyone out there going, what did they just say? Cornhole is a very popular game here, where you throw bean bags onto
it's like wooden
boards that are at an angle, slightly elevated, and there's a hole in the top of one, and you have points like similar to horseshoes.
Right.
It's really fun, especially after Thirsty Thursdays and $1.25 beers.
During Thirsty Thursdays, definitely.
So, since we talked last, so we'll look forward to hearing about that next month. Okay,
definitely.
All the new stuff, all the new programs, and just to give you folks ideas, they had Wednesday wings. Thirsty Thursday beer specials. They did bingo Friday night. But you don't have to participate. You can just go out there and chill on the the chillin' pose the patio.
I'll help you with that.
Ask Chris. He's there all the time. As a matter of fact, I don't even know how we get you in here because you're always at work. You need a day off, dude.
I do take days off now.
Oh, good.
I do.
Nice.
Actually. And I take my days off so I can go home and work.
Oh.
Yeah, because working at home actually gives me a little bit more peace.
Oh, okay.
The phone calls aren't constantly going. So.
But you're still working.
I'm still working, but I'm not at work.
You're not at work.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that makes sense. Well, because I will say the last couple of times I've been out there, you've been out on the course. They said you were working. Were you really working or were you playing?
I haven't played in about a month.
Oh.
Yeah. A lot of times I go out on the course and I pick up trash. I just see how everything's going on the course, how everything's flowing. I do those things to make it logistically better. Like I want everybody to go out there and actually play a round of golf and have it be enjoyable in a decent amount of time. So I like to ride the golf courses to see how everything flows. I do that quite often, actually.
Yeah, I can vouch for that.
Yep.
Because,
pleasant experience for all. That's all I'm trying to do.
There you go. And you have a new website.
I do.
ColonialChartersGolf.com.
Same name.
Okay.
New look and feel. It actually matches with the rest of the people in our group, the Founders Group International.
Right.
And there's also links to get to the other golf courses as well.
Okay.
So we're all linked in together. You could still book online with us.
Right.
But it's a totally new look, totally new feel. Same great prices, same great rates are there.
Okay.
Yep.
And are you posting information about the events as well?
We will be.
Okay,
Yeah, we're going to
good.
be a lot more active in posting the events that are coming up, because they're not just for the members, they're for the neighborhood, they're for anybody who really wants to come in and enjoy them.
If you want to be a local.
Come in and
go be a
enjoy what
local.
we got going on, what we have set up. We don't mind at all.
Absolutely. So last month and even the month before, we talked about some possible renovations to the course. Are those any further in the works? Anything you can announce?
There's a lot of things that we've submitted
Right.
and just waiting for approval.
Okay, so we're still waiting.
Yeah, so we're still waiting. So I'm not going to throw it out there and start
Right.
the rumor mill of Myrtle Beach.
Right. Well, the big
You know
wedding
how
was
that
last
goes.
week, so
The
that
big
took up a
wedding
lot
was-
of time.
It did. It was
Yeah.
a beautiful wedding, too. I'm glad I was invited. It was nice.
I heard it was sort of as close to the U.S. would get to a royal wedding.
It was, actually. It was actually really nice, very peaceful, very well done.
And we're
you know.
talking about the owner of, it was the owner, right?
Dan, that's
Dan,
correct.
the
Mhm.
Founders Group International actually chose to get married here at Pine Lakes International Country Club.
It did.
Was-
It was a very beautiful ceremony, and they looked very happy.
Good.
I was happy to see it.
It was 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock.
Wedding.
Yep,
So
it
that was a little
11 o'clock
different.
Wedding. It was.
But nice reception, I heard. And then they actually helicoptered to a
I
private
know,
reception.
That's fancy.
That was fancy.
That's nice. That's
We
how
don't
you
get
do
that
it.
in Myrtle Beach
no,
too often.
We don't. But I wish I could have seen it, but that was big pimping.
There you go. So we've not only chilled today, we're now
Also big. That's a whole nother level.
that's a whole nother level.
We can't talk about that on air.
No,
big,
no.
Big pimping is something reserved.
That's different.
Yeah.
Yes. That you can't get at Colonial
You
Charters
can't.
either.
No, we do not serve big pimping.
Talk
at the Charters.
to Chris. He may be able to point you in the right direction. I don't even know.
I'll send you
I
down
don't
the
even
road.
know. I probably shouldn't
I know
have
some
said that.
people.
You know people?
I know people that could big pimp. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Do
Just
they have
let me know.
helicopters?
They have helicopters, yachts.
Oh.
They do it up.
Okay.
Cars that drive themselves.
Cars
That's big pimping.
that drive themselves. I've seen the commercials where they'll parallel park themselves, but they actually drive themselves too.
The Teslas. Look into the Tesla.
I love that car. You know what? Interestingly enough, my son, he's the car fanatic in our house, brought me a picture of a Tesla. And on my favorite show, Revenge,
Right.
she drives a Tesla.
Oh, you like that show too?
Yeah.
That's Stephanie's. One of Stephanie's.
Oh my gosh, I know. It's
So hooked.
done now. But
Yep.
anyway, so I was like, what's a Tesla? I had never heard of it. And I started doing some research and was in Charlotte not too long ago, and they had a dealership.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're scary awesome.
They are scary expensive too.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. One day. That's on my wish list.
Right. Unlike Colonial Charters golf course experience.
Right. No, that's not.
But look at all
that's
the
not
fun
an experience.
conversations you can have.
You can, and I'm willing to have these conversations with anybody that walks in my door. You know, it doesn't always have to be about golf. We can talk about Teslas and big pimping and chilling,
And chilling.
whatever you want to talk about.
The little wink and a nod.
Yeah,
Get a little wink and a nod.
Whatever you want to do at Colonial.
That should be your new tagline, Colonial Charters Golf, where we give you a wink and a nod. Maybe. I don't know.
I'll think about that. Then I'll be winking and nodding all day in Myrtle Beach. You're that guy. Yeah, I am.
Hey, Eric, somebody's got to be that guy.
I'm getting arthritis in my eyelid from winking so much. Let's not do that just yet.
Eyelid cramps.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. All right, so we are in full swing in the spring golf season.
We are.
And I know a lot of people have booked Colonial Charters on their packages, and folks are starting to call in now about the fall.
Right.
But I would think Colonial Charters, being where you're located and with the reputation you have, you would be prime for summer family or even couple style golf.
I'm glad you said that, actually, because Debbie and I, food and beverage manager, are talking about doing things like summer flings, a lot of outdoor patio activities that are family related, as well as golf. So, I mean, yes, we're a golf course,
Right?
but in my direction, my opinion,
Right.
I want to be more than that.
Right.
You know, and golf is great.
Yeah.
But after you finish playing golf, if you want to come, play cornhole, play shuffleboard, whatever you want to do, have a beer, have a drink,
Let me tell
have a meal.
you have to have that club sandwich on that sourdough bread that she
It's
never
never going away.
Holy
That's
cow.
one of our key items there at Colonial.
Oh my gosh, so good.
Very
and
good.
and it's weird to talk that way about a sandwich because I know
Of course.
people go really a sandwich, a
Yeah.
club sandwich.
No,
I don't know.
it's good.
Let me tell you, it is really good.
It is
I don't
good.
know what she does to it. I don't care. I don't want to know.
Doesn't matter. It's everything almost tastes homemade there, which is fantastic. I love it. And the menu's even going to change a little bit. We're going to start doing like half-price appetizers on Thursdays and things like that. And we're trying to make it as social as we possibly can.
It sounds like it.
A whole new experience for golf, basically.
Well, and I want to point out, you keep saying we're trying, but you're there.
Oh no, we're there.
you're
but
there.
I have high expectations.
I know you're always trying to improve.
I need to keep raising the bar.
Raise the bar.
I just need to keep going.
To get to that Tesla.
I need the
We
Tesla.
need the Colonial Charters local experience is like the Tesla experience.
Actually, maybe we should get Founders Group International Company cars.
Teslas.
Let's think about that in the budget
Ooh,
next time.
well, you can. When I send you the link to this interview, you send it on to Dan.
I will.
He's still in honeymoon bliss, so he should be in a good mood.
He's in a great mood, and all we need is one to start with, and I'll be glad to drive that.
You want to test
for a
it out
little
just to
while.
make sure it's going to work
just to
for
make sure
everybody?
everything runs fine, test all the features. I have no problem with that.
It really drives itself.
It does.
How does it know how fast
It's
to
an
go?
amazing car. I don't know the whole
The
technology.
details, okay.
I saw the video on it though, and the guy was like, "Yeah, you set it, and it somehow uses the sensors to keep up with the traffic and cruise control, and you can actually push the turn signal, and it moves itself. So you really don't even have to touch the steering wheel at all. It's like a kit car. You remember Knight Rider?
Oh, yeah.
It's actually programmed in a way, and I know we're getting off subject. I'm sorry. But
We're
it's
off the
cool,
cart
but
path.
it's cool. But the car in certain areas will actually come to you when you
call it, like summons
literally,
it,
you could press a
the
button and it will drive to you, so you could get in it and drive away.
I love that, because one of my biggest pet peeves in the car,
What's
because
that?
we keep our cars forever, is we're in the South. It gets hot,
It does.
so the steering wheel always, from the sweat, I guess, and the oil from your hands
gotcha.
and from the heat, always tends to disintegrate a little bit.
They have steering wheel covers for that.
Yeah, but then you have to go buy something. It's not. I like everything factory. I know.
You have high expectations.
Yes, I do. All right, so
That's okay.
we're coming back on the cart path. We
Back
will
on.
put in the plug for the Tesla company cars for Founders Group International. Everybody in your company now went,
Yeah, I could see that. Blue Teslas with the white Founders Group logo.
absolutely. But what we want
Yeah.
everyone out there who's listening to do is go to colonialchartersgolf.com.
Yes.
And book your
Yes.
tea time. Go out and talk to Chris about all of his swag and his all stuff.
I'm
we'll
here.
just say
I'm here
stuff.
for lessons.
And you're here for them, aren't you?
I have to charge for those, though.
You charge for lessons. Okay. Well, I think they're willing to do that.
That's fine.
Because he has now assumed the pose.
It's done. It's done. It's done. Just end it. Just cut it.
Just
now.
cut it off.
It's
We're going
done.
to end on that. Chris is going to assume his chillin' pose. Again, thegolfdirector.com. Click the TV tab. You got to see this. And I'm going to read our outtake. Chris, thank you so much
Oh,
for
no
coming
problem.
in.
It was a pleasure. I always have fun coming out here.
colonialchartersgolf.com. Go see Chris. He is a riot, and you will have the best time. They treat you like family. That is no joke.
And let me just say this too: our best rates are on the website too.
Online, okay.
So
Go
please
online.
book online, and they'll give you the best price for golf.
All right, assume the chill.
Are you ready?
We're ready. Breathe in, out. This edition of Teed Up Grand Strand has been produced and broadcast by the Zeus Radio Network for thegolfdirector.com.
Messing up my swag.
When visiting the Golf Director, be sure to check out our featured golf course pages, including the one for Colonial Charters, where we now will put up a picture of Chris in his very chill position, where you'll find up-to-date information about course conditions, specials, and much more. If you need help with your next golf vacation, just call Dave. Hashtag just call Dave, and he'll find you on Twitter. Or pick up a real phone and give us a call, 844-GO-GOLF1. That's 844-464-6531. All of our TGD programming is archived for listening and viewing on demand. So to catch up on a show you might have missed, click on the TGD Radio and TGD TV tabs in the menu at thegolfdirector.com. We're now available on over 1 billion devices through iTunes, Audio Realm, TuneIn, YouTube, Ustream, Roku, Blueberry, and on the Myrtle Beach Golf app. Download that today. This is your host, Shan Coughlin, on behalf of my very special guest, Chris Jones from Colonial Charters Golf Club. We thank you for tuning in. There's more TGD golf news and information coming up next, but it ain't this fun. All right.
Awesome.
That was fun.
Did you enjoy that one?
Yes, that's
I did
that's
too.
entertaining. I love it.
It is.
I love it.
We'll have to do that again.
Absolutely.